Hey there, Sunbelt fans. I'm your host, Kati Morse, hoping you had a very fun and filling Thanksgiving, and we're back with another edition of Sunbelt Conference Weekly. The Arkansas State football team clinched at least a share of the Sunbelt Conference title after they defeated New Mexico State on Saturday. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Arkansas State football squad clinched the Sunbelt Conference Championship with a 52-28 win over New Mexico State on Saturday in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Freddie Knighton passed for 367 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Johnston White was the team's leading rusher with 84 yards, and Michael Gordon added 75 yards on the ground. Trez Houston caught 7 passes for 155 yards, which is the 14th most in a game in school history. And Dejan Pascal added 116 yards on 4 catches and a touchdown. The 605 yards of total offense is the second most the team has recorded this season, after registering 624 against Missouri State on September 19th.
It was rocky at first, but, guys pulled together. We knew our goal. We knew that our real goal was the Sunbelt Championship, and, we're so close to attaining that, we can't let it slip. We got one more game left. There's only one way to go out right, especially for all the seniors.
The 605 yards of total offense is the second most the team has recorded this season, after registering 624 against Missouri State on September 19th. The win for the Red Wolves assures them at least a share of the Sunbelt Conference Championship for the 4th time in the past 5 seasons, and gives A-State at least 8 victories in a season for the 14th time in school history. Now 7-0 in league play, the Red Wolves can win the Sunbelt Conference title outright with a victory over Texas State on Saturday.
We hadn't been home in a month. This senior class will be the only senior class in the history of the school that will have won 4 conference titles in a 5-year span. And for us to have had to battle on the road for 3 weeks and be away, man, we really need the fans to show up in big numbers early and support this group of guys that have been through a ton. Not just this year, but over the last few years with all the changes, all the transitions. This is a real special group of kids, and hopefully the folks will come out, the fans and Red Wolf Nation will show up and support them the right way.
The game represents the regular season finale, and it's the team's senior day, and can be viewed on ESPN3. And while we've got the Red Wolves here, let's check out the Football Student Athletes of the Week, presented by Under Armour. The Offensive Student Athlete of the Week is Arkansas State's Freddie Knighton. He was responsible for 3 touchdowns and recorded a season-high 367 passing yards, while adding 33 on the ground to post a season-best 400-yard total offense during Arkansas State's 52-28 road victory over New Mexico State. And another Red Wolf made his way to the weekly awards list, this time to the Special Teams category. Blaze Taylor had a career-long 73-yard punt return for a touchdown, and recorded a career-best 111 total punt return yards. He became the 6th player in Sunbelt Conference history to return multiple punts for a touchdown during his career. And the Defensive Student Athlete of the Week is Eric Boggs from App State. He led the Mountaineers' terrific defensive effort with 3 sacks, the most in the Sunbelt this season, and 6 total tackles in a 28-7 win over UL Lafayette. There's plenty of Sunbelt football on tap for this weekend, as the regular season will come to a close on Saturday. For more information on where you can watch, visit sunbeltsports.org. Sunbelt men's basketball tipped the season off with a bang as 3 league schools found themselves in the top 100 of the NCAA RPI rankings. Let's take a look. The Little Rock and UT Arlington men's basketball teams were 2 Sunbelt schools ranked in the top 25 in this year's first NCAA RPI rankings. The Mavs came in at number 25, while the Trojans sit at the number 2 spot. Led by the men's basketball Student Athlete of the Week, Josh Hagans, Little Rock cruised to their 6th victory in a row after defeating the University of Central Arkansas on Monday. Under first-year head coach Chris Beard, the Trojans are now 6-0 for the first time in their Division I history. On the women's side of the court, another Trojan took home a weekly Sunbelt honor. Senior forward Shanity James had the best offensive week of her career after combining 2 top scoring performances. The Trojans will return to action tonight against number 21 Oklahoma. With football coming to a close and basketball just tipping off, we have some awesome plays on tap for you this week. Let's take a look at this week's Sunbelt Top Plays, brought to you by Blue Rhino. Let's kick it off on the football field as Kevin Ellison finds the hole and seems to be all by himself heading towards the end zone. He almost gets knocked down, but gets it in for 6 points. And over to Idaho, where it was senior day for the Vandals, and Deion Watson catches the pass from over the back of the defender and finds his way into the end zone. And we'll finish it off with a three-pointer from Kameo Say.
First time you catch it is a tray. Osei again. All Little Rock, 10 straight points to open the second half, and Tulsa needs a timeout.
Well, miscommunication in the corner. Here's another tray from Osei. That's his second coming out here the second half.
On Sunday night, Sunbelt football teams will find out their fate in this year's bowl games, and we will bring you everything you need to know next week on our bowl preview show. And speaking of wrapping up football, we will bring you the top plays from throughout the season, and you, the fans, will get to pick the winner. 2 top plays from each school will be put into a bracket-style competition, and you will pick the best. And that'll just about wrap it up for this week's edition of Sunbelt Conference Weekly. Be sure to follow the Sunbelt Conference on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and be sure to tune in next week. For all of us here in New Orleans, I'm your host, Kati Morse. Thanks for watching.